Yes, right children, we're back again with another JEE mains model of question. For CBSE also it's very important. The concept is height of tower. Height of tower. The body is projected up from the height of a tower. It goes up to some other maximum height, small h. It goes up to another maximum height, small h, above the height of the tower. Then goes down again to small h. This point is the point where its final velocity becomes 0. Then this goes down by this small h, and this again travels down, the stone travels down by the height of the tower, capital H. This problem is also called as parachute height of tower problem, height of tower, or parachute problem. Very important. Parachute numerical. In JEE mains, this has a credible importance because we see the last 40 years JEE mains, all the new papers, we would be finding this problem at least minimum 2 numericals. So that contributes to minimum credible number of marks. And in CBSE especially, CBSE and intermediate, CBSE plus 1, and what we call it is AP intermediate, at least 2 into 2 marks. So 2 marks answers you can find them, 2 marks answers. So it's a good weightage question. Now we're going to solve that. What is this? Here we need to use sign conventions. What are sign conventions? You have to simply draw what is called as the x-axis and y-axis. First you have to draw x-axis and y-axis. What does the x-axis y-axis mean? It means that this axis is positive up from left to right, and this axis is positive from down to up, right? That is done. So assuming that this was your 0, if you assume, first sign convention means all upward quantities you take it as positive. So what is positive? Upward quantities are all positive, and all downward quantities are negative. So what are the upward quantities here? The velocity with which it is projected is upwards, positive. Then simultaneously the acceleration due to gravity, is negative, right? Acceleration due to gravity will be negative. And what else are positive and negative? This small h becomes positive, then this small h becomes negative. Is it or not? This small h becomes positive, this small h becomes negative. What else? Very important quantity also is there, which also becomes negative, and that's what we have to find out, and that is minus capital H. This is very important. Using these parameters, and these are called as the sign conventions. Now we have to write the equation of total displacement using vector concept. What is vector concept? I have not explained you what is vector concept, but we can understand this from this numerical. Vector is a physical quantity which has both magnitude, a measurable number like thing, and also a specified direction. That's why it's called a vector quantity. Otherwise, if it's not having this specified direction, it's having only magnitude, then it's called a scalar quantity. So the definition is well said. Now we're going to use this definition. How we're going to use this is to write the total displacement during the travel. During the travel means the stone. What is the during the travel? Stone goes up. It's the travel path. Goes up to the maximum, becomes 0 velocity at the final point. This is the maximum point at which its kinetic energy and kinetic energy becomes 0. And it attains a maximum potential energy. From there it comes down and reaches the ground again. So now we're going to write the equation. What will be the equation? Total height, total distance from here. Let us write this point as capital A and the ground point is capital B. Then from here to here, what is its total travel path? It is minus h with another minus capital H. Is it or not? Right? Is equals to from here to here. And if you see, not only this path, it also has traveled this, so we have to add that also. So that capital small h. So this is the total travel path, total path of travel from this, we call this as some a dash, from the point of projection, 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 it is this one. So what will this answer be? This and this is obvious to get cancelled, so we get minus capital H. This is on the, this minus capital H is on the LHS. So what will be RHS? RHS will be UT, because it's positive, plus half. A will be what? Negative or positive. You see here, this is negative. So minus G T square. So that is your final capital H, which is your height of tower, also used in parachute problem. So what are we going to get here? You see, this both have got cancelled. So what we can write it again as minus capital H is equals to UT minus GT square. If you observe this equation very carefully, this is a very important equation because there is a very anomaly. If this minus was not there, then it is simply a well-known equation to us in the 9th standard. Capital H is equals to UT minus half GT square. This was a general equation of travel of a body going upwards when G is minus. But this is not what it is. It's minus H. So question posed by to us in general examinations would be two types. To find out capital H when T is given, and U is given. This is too easy, trivial. That's not very important. The question which we, this is in CBSE 11th and also AP intermediate. Okay, that's not so important. The important part here is this one. To find the time taken by the stone or whatever to reach ground. This is what they will ask you, to reach the ground. So to find out small t when capital H is given, capital H is already given, and U, the velocity of projection, is given. This is the model of question they will ask you. We're going to solve a numerical based on this. If you see the CBSE 11th or plus 1, what we call 11th class textbook, there is a very famous problem for which the time comes out to be plus 5 seconds. That is example 3.4. We're going to solve that, changing the numbers because that was a trivial problem. T is plus 5 and minus 1 second also you'll get. What is this minus 1 second? It's not possible at all. Time cannot be negative. But there is a physical significance for this minus 1 second. I'll explain that in the next problem. Okay. Is this understood? I'll just recall your memory. This is all from 9th standard only. This is also called as height of tower. So height of tower is the most important problem. We're going to solve again the whole problem. Just check this out. Is this clear? Okay, right. Thank you.